Get started, ain't it?
Yeah. I want to thank God for being here. Scared to death, I know that.
Yeah.
I've been much prepared for me. You know, many times we hear people, they put their collars on and the story throw out the fleece. I want to keep throwing out the fleece. Ask the Lord, is it truly what you want me to do? Because I'm not worthy. I feel like, I don't know why, if you want somebody like me up here. But I want to be about his business. Almost like Satan defeated me last night, working on it this morning, not to stand. But if you have your Bibles, turn to Daniel chapter 6. Well, it's a very familiar scripture. Most of us know the story of Daniel, the lion's den. It says, and it pleased Darius to set over the kingdom 120 princes, which should be over the whole kingdom. And over those three presidents, of whom Daniel was first, that the princes might give counsel to them and to the kings that in charge. Then this Daniel was preferred above the presidents and princes because an excellent spirit was in him. Is that spirit in us this morning, church? Can somebody set us over, can look at us and say, that's one of the gods. It's one of Jesus' children right there. That's how I want to be found. That's how I want to be remembered, not by any other thing, but that I was one of his, and that I was obedient, and that I was pleasing unto him, because nothing else truly matters in this life. It said the king thought to set him over the whole realm. And then the presidents and the princes sought to find a case against Daniel concerning the kingdom. You know, we have a lot of times people looking how can they tear a witness down. If you witness for Christ, Satan's going to come in and try to destroy everything that you've built up. And it's so easy, a few words that we can say can tear down someone's testimony if they've been years and years. So we need to be careful. As on over in this lesson, you know, there was consequences to those princes and those presidents, their actions. Same as there were consequences to our actions if we try to destroy someone's testimony. Try to tear someone down because they're obedient and where they're supposed to be with Christ. You know, the one thing that we need to do, we need to move up to that this morning if we're not there. And I felt myself so many times not being that, not close to where I need to be. There's always room for improvement, but we need to move up. We need to be about in business because time is running out. We don't have much time. We don't have the promise of another day. And I look around, we all have lost family that needs the Lord. Do they have weeks? Do they have months? Do they have years to live? We don't know. Today could be their last day.
Yeah.
And we know if their sins not covered by the blood, hell is their home. You know, we can't get in on mom or daddy's or mama or grandpa's shirt tails. It's one-on-one. This is a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And it has to be. You know, he died on the cross a truly awful death for each and every one of us. His blood covered the whole world. But he sought us individually. We have to choose him individually.
Yeah.
And here, the only fault that they could find in this man named Daniel was his love for Christ, for God, for his obedience. The only thing they could find was to find something against his worshiping of God. Is that what they're going to find in us? Or could they find something else that they could find fault in us?
Yeah.
You know, we need to move up. We need to try to be Christ-like. We're not. We're going to fail. We're going to make mistakes every day. But we need to strive. It's a striving way. here Daniel, he realized what they were doing, but it didn't stop him. He didn't go to do a show, make a show. He continued on as aforetime, it said. And he continued on serving God, going and speaking to him in her prayer. Is her prayer life to her when we kneel down we're getting in touch with Christ? Mine's not always. It needs to be, because that one time that we need to be in touch with him, for whatever reason, or we have to say, Lord, forgive me, it's me again. Please remove all this from me, dear Lord, just so you can hear my prayers, my pleas unto you. We need to get ready. We need to be ready. We need to stay ready, because time is running out. That's about all I got this morning, but I had to stand up. If I hadn't, I'd done that Satan.
Yeah.
Continue in prayer. Pray that I'll be obedient to the Lord and be about his business in all that I do. And get remember Heather tomorrow.
You know, you got to get started somewhere.